guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome RAW review for the viewers at home today. Another highly anticipated RAW review. You guys have been waiting for this one. It is, of course, MuscleMeds Amino Decanate in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's gonna do. That nutritional information panel ain't gonna get it done. We about to go balls deep in this here MuscleMeds Amino Decanate. Luckily, got ourselves one of these big ass nutritional information panels for the viewers at home. Starting from the top, serving size 1 scoop, 12 grams. Got yourself about 30 of them 12-gram bitches in one of these Amino Decanate bitches. In terms of what the 12 grams is made up of, if you do a quick summation, a quick addition, add up all of the actives in here, man, you'll quickly discover that there's about 12.5% flavors, colors, and fillers in this bitch, which for an amino acid supplement is just delicious. Towards the better end, man, of what we like to see. Anything under 20%, man, is good. Get towards 10% is damn near perfect. Moving right along, in terms of what the 12 grams is made up of, in terms of what the actives are made up of. Starting from the top, the anabolic 10-1-1 BCAA ratio, you got yourself 5 total grams per scoop of branched chain amino acids with a combination of leucine, valine, and isoleucine in the 10-1-1 ratio. So it's awfully high in leucine. Awfully high in leucine with the 5 grams, man, but it is 5 full grams of branched chain amino acids per scoop, which is towards the higher end of what we see with amino acid supplements, man. Getting towards that 5 to 6 grams per scoop of total branch change is really damn good. Moving right along, in addition to the 5 grams of BCAAs, you then got yourself 5 grams of L-glutamine per scoop, 5 entire grams of L-glutamine. Moving right along, you've then got your critical core amino acids, the total of 500 milligrams. I'm not going to go through them all, but it is going to suffice to say that at 500 total milligrams of a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 amino acids, 500 total milligrams. Every one of those amino acids is going to be underdosed, man. That's what I'm going to say, and you can go through and you can pause the screenshot and take the screenshot of this bitch and see what each one of them is. But there's no point even talking about them because they're all going to be underdosed, considering that all of them added together is 500 milligrams. Moving right along, you've then got your other ingredients, and I don't know why a couple of these other ingredients are just tacked in the other ingredients of this particular product, because there are some pretty interesting, pretty unique ingredients. Obviously, artificial colors, artificial flavors. But if you check it out here, viewers at home, there is also what MuscleMeds call their Deca Drive. So if you check out the label here, man, Amino Decanate, and then if I get some zoom and focus action, please. Focus, bitch! This camera does my head in sometimes. Dilla! Anyway, it says Deca Drive down there, right? And what MuscleMeds would have you believe is that this Deca Drive system, and I'll go through what it consists of in a second, actually helps your body absorb the BCAAs, the other aminos, and the glutamine in this particular amino decanate, helps you absorb it into the intestinal tract and get it into the bloodstream more efficiently than if it didn't have the Deca Drive. Now, the Deca Drive is made up of 3 ingredients in particular, and they're listed here in the other ingredients section. Personally, I would have put up in this main nutritional panel, I would have put Deca Drive and then listed them bitches, but MuscleMeds haven't done that. They've just thrown it in the other ingredients. So it's a combination of this acid called decanoic acid, aka capric acid. It's actually a fatty acid. It's actually a medium chain triglyceride. That, in combination with these next 2 ingredients, which MuscleMeds have listed here as PEG 8000 and PEG 3350 or 8003,350. Now, PEG stands for polyethylene glycol. Polyethylene glycol, or PEGs, are used primarily in laxatives, and what they do is they osmotically draw water into your gastrointestinal tract. So MuscleMeds would have us believe that taking this medium chain triglyceride in combination with this polyethylene glycol, these two strains of polyethylene glycol, are going to help your body actually absorb the BCAAs, the glutamine, and all of the other amino acids in this Deca Drive and get that shit into the bloodstream. My personal opinion on that, I will save for when we talk about effects. Moving right along, artificial colors, artificial flavors. And that's what's in it. So it's quite a simple supplement. It's BCAA's 10:1 ratio, very high in leucine, 5 full grams, 5 full grams of glutamine, some pixie dusting of some other amino acids, and then the Deca Drive. Smack that bitch together, got yourself MuscleMeds Amino Decanate. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in 2 flavors. Comes in the citrus lemon lime. Comes in my personal favorite, that there watermelon. Now this is my personal tub, viewers at home. So I'm gonna save you guys the bro punch because I've already bro punched this bitch. But the one thing you will notice, I probably had about 5 serves of this so far. Tubs are not full. So when you open the tub, it's about half full. Scoop is on top, which is always a good thing. Got the infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test about to go down. Team MassiveJoes blender bottle in the house. Gonna throw myself a scoop of this here Amino Decanate, one of them 12.5 gram scoops. Gonna yield me 5 grams of BCAAs, 10:1 ratio, 5 grams of glutamine in this bitch. A few flicks of the wrist, man. I'm gonna show you guys how it mixes and then refresh my memory on how this here watermelon tastes. So check it. Pretty damn well mixed, I would go so far as to say. We do know that it is very high leucine, so we're not surprised to see that there is a fair bit of froth on top. But apart from that, it's mixed pretty damn well. It's mixed top to bottom. There's no real sinkers. There is that little bit of froth. I wouldn't really call it floaters. I'd call it froth on top. That being said, it's high in BCAAs, particularly high in leucine. If you tried to mix it in a glass with a spoon, man, you would be up shit creek without a paddle. So I would go so far as to say blender bowl is required. For this here MuscleMeds Amino Decanate, let me refresh my memory on how this watermelon tastes, man. You can see that froth going on there, man. You ain't gonna get that shit down. I'll probably let that shit sit there for a couple of minutes, ain't getting down. The flavors are good. I wouldn't go so far as to say the flavors are the tits. They are, even for me, on the sweet side of flavors. Obviously, I don't like the citrus because I'm just not a citrus person. The watermelon is a very sweet watermelon. So just keep that in mind. If you don't like sweet flavors, you're gonna have to mix it in a lot of water. That being said, it is quite pleasant to drink. It's not crazy delicious, but you do look forward to drinking it, and it is quite pleasant to drink. In terms of the effects, the first thing I'm going to address, because I mentioned it in the ingredients, and I told you guys that I'd address it in the effects, is this Deca Drive technology. I've done a bunch of research on it myself because this particular supplement was the first time that I had seen the capric acid, also known as the decanoic acid, and it's the first time I've seen these PEGs used in anything other than laxatives. I was familiar that polyethylene glycol is used in laxatives. I've never seen it used in a supplement before. So I did a bunch of research on it. And so far as the decanoic acid is concerned, the multi-chain triglyceride, I can't really see how that is going to help your body absorb amino acids. I didn't really find any research to support that, and I find it a little bit difficult to understand how putting MCT in there is going to help with absorption of amino acids. That's so far as the decanoic, aka the capric acid, is concerned. So far as the polyethylene glycol, the PEGs, are concerned, the stuff that they use in laxatives, I can kind of see how MuscleMeds are saying that that is going to help your body absorb the amino acids, because what it does is it draws water into your gastrointestinal tract. Too many big words in this amino decanate. Helps draw water into your GI tract. That's better. Let's go with GI. And through that process, drawing water into it, osmotically drawing water into your gastrointestinal tract, I can see how that would help your body absorb amino acids, particularly if they're water-soluble amino acids. So that does make sense to me. Now we've got that out the way, I can tell you about my personal experience with this amino decanate. Viewers at home who are aware that watch raw reviews religiously, and I know there's a bunch of you, man, there's thousands of you worldwide, would know that for me, intra-workout amino acid supplements, there's a checklist. There is a checklist for this shit. The checklist goes like this. The first check is 2:1 ratio of branched chain amino acids in at least a 5-gram dose. MuscleMeds half checks that box because there is a 5-gram dose of branched chain amino acids, but it's not the clinically proven, the scientifically proven 2:1 ratio. It's a 10:1 ratio, which is much more leucine than what I personally look for in an intra-workout amino acid supplement. The second checkbox is something that helps with anti-fatigue, so like a beta-alanine or a taurine. Amino decanate from MuscleMeds does not tick that box. And the third thing I look for is something to help with nitric oxide boosting, like an arginine, a citrulline malate, an agmatine sulfate, something along those lines. Amino decanate also does not tick that box because it doesn't have anything like that in this particular supplement. So far as an intra-workout supplement is concerned, unfortunately for MuscleMeds, it does not get MassiveJoes tick of approval. So far as an all-day amino acid supplement is concerned, something to have with meals, between meals, increased protein synthesis, it definitely does fit that use much better than it does fit the use of an intra-workout supplement. The reason why it fits that use is because a big dose of BCAAs, particularly high in leucine, which is the most anabolic amino acid, and possibly of all the BCAAs has the biggest effect on increasing protein synthesis. So the fact that it's 10:1 actually serves the purpose of an all-day amino acid supplement much better. The other thing that serves the purpose of an all-day amino acid supplement, if you're talking about muscle recovery, is the fact that it's got the 5 full grams of glutamine in this bitch as well. And then the third thing is if there is actually any truth to the Deca Drive system, the PEGs in there helping your body absorb amino acids, you're also going to be able to get better absorption of protein from the foods that you eat. So as an all-day amino acid supplement, gets MassiveJoes thumbs up. The final thing I want to say, because we were just chatting about this around the table at MJHQ in the office, in the main office, man, we were having a chat about this supplement, and my brother MassiveJoes wholesale account manager Job Bait, aka Swolebait, aka the Swoller Bear, said when he first looked at this supplement, he thought it would be spectacular for post-workout use as a recovery supplement because of the high amount of leucine, because of the high amount of glutamine, and because of the PEGs drawing water into the gastrointestinal tract, which means that if you're having it post-workout for recovery, in addition to like a protein shake or carbohydrates, you're actually going to get better absorption of the protein and the carbohydrates, as well as the amino acids in the amino decanate. So as a post-workout recovery supplement, also gets 2 thumbs up from MassiveJoes. The final thing I got to say, the price point on the amino decanate is about where we'd like to see it in the Australian market, depending on where you get it from. You're talking about 50 to 60 bucks for the 30 serves. The serves, obviously, you're getting the full 5 grams of BCAAs, you're getting the full 5 grams of glutamine, plus the Deca Drive. Guys, that's pretty much all I got to say about this here MuscleMeds Amino Decanate. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Raw Review and all the other deliciousness on our YouTube channel. And guys, that is MassiveJoes Raw Review on MuscleMeds Amino Decanate in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.